am Krista Wax. You are listening to MSP Sound on KFAI, and I am so excited. I have the silent treatment with me. Hello.
Hi.
Hi. Please don't give me the silent treatment while we're talking. It's all I
Okay.
have.
Yeah, sounds good.
We've been told we almost never do that, so we won't worry about it.
Right.
Well, great. Well, let's take a second. Why don't you each introduce yourselves and kind of about the band? Claire, why don't you start kind of what you do?
Okay. I'm Claire. I'm the vocalist in the silent treatment. I do a lot of yelling, you know. People generally don't throw things at me when I do, which is awesome. But yeah, and that's me.
Okay.
And I'm Rob. I play guitar and have been known to clean up beer cans after rehearsals occasionally.
Your own, or is it you just get the short straw and that's what you have to do?
Yeah, exactly.
You don't have to answer that.
That's someone else got to clean up the beer cans. It's that's how we do it.
Well, me, myself, and I, we're very excited that you're here today. We're talking about your brand new album. Why don't you tell me a little bit about it?
Thanks, Krista. So
Yeah.
you go ahead, Rob.
No, I was going to say, you go, Claire.
We're so Minnesotan here, even though Rob's not even really a Minnesotan. So we just finished our first full-length album. We've released a couple of EPs in the past, and this is our first full-length one called Suplex in 10. And so it's 10 tracks of mostly original noise coming at you. And it's currently out on Bandcamp. And so in the next few days, we should have it up on some more major streaming services. And then we'll be getting kind of the physical copies of the CDs shortly as well. And so, yeah, that's kind of, we're pretty glad that it's done, and we're pretty excited at how it sounds. And yeah, it's a lot of noise. Rob, do you want to talk a little bit about like the production part?
Yeah, sure. So we're kind of trying to keep the sound stripped down and sort of more, I don't know, just sort of channel the spirit of old school Minneapolis punk and rock and roll, and just kind of keeping it to vocals, guitars, bass, drums, and kind of set it up all killer, no filler, basically, with everything. As far as production, we did recording at Terrarium, and we recorded a little bit at Flowers with Jacques Waite and Christopher Johnson and KJ, Chris Johnson. And they were doing engineering and some production on it too. And then the silent treatment produced it as well. So yeah, I don't know. Hopefully people like it. It's out in the world now.
Well, congratulations. I really like it. I think it's
Thanks.
amazing. And so as you said, there are a few EPs out before. What brought on like, hey, let's do a full length? Was this kind of pandemic you were working on things then, or did everything just come together?
Everything really. I mean, we went in originally with the intent of doing another EP, really. And then, we kind of got going, and ideas started germinating, and we started rolling, and we just kind of kept going. And so, a little bit more time, little bit more like tweaking and putting things together, and there it was.
Yeah. So yeah, Claire and Keeley kind of came with a couple of originals that they had. I'm assuming Claire had done some music on. Keeley did some writing. We tweaked those a little bit. Then Claire started giving me lyrics. The next thing you know, we had a bunch of original songs. So it all kind of came together. Then Dave Randall, bass player who's not here, he added his 2 cents, and pretty soon we had a punk rock record. So.
Nice. That actually feels very like harmonious, just very serendipity.
It was very, very collaborative. Like, I mean, I thought it was great. We really everybody had some really key critical input, and we all just kind of came together, and it melded, and I mean, it was like I couldn't have hoped for a more collaborative, like supportive sort of process of getting this done than we had. It was really great.
Claire kind of gives some directions too. She has lyrics. There was one of the songs where she's kind of like, I want it in the spirit of Bikini Kill meets, Minor Threat. And I'm like, oh, I can work with that. So I listened to a lot of records, a lot of old school punk rock and stuff, kind of putting the music together and figuring out, teasing apart how, oh yeah, that's how they did it. Even though I've known that stuff for years and played it in other bands, but it's interesting kind of looking at it from, how do you put the music with those styles, which are slightly disparate kind of styles, and how do you make it work together on a record? So it was fun. It was a fun challenge.
I love that direction. That's fantastic.
Yeah.
I'm really good at like writing some words and going, okay, you guys, make it sound like this. And they're like phenomenal musicians, and they do, and it's like always so great. And Dave and Rob and Keeley are like, I always feel super lucky just that we get to do this, and I get to be like, hi musicians, look, I have words, make it sound like something cool, I want it to sound like this, and then they do. And they're great at what they do.
It's so incredible. I feel like I want to bring you something and say, make it sound like this. Can I play too? I can't.
Yeah, sure.
Don't worry, Claire. I'm not edging in here. I'm just.
And suddenly the silent treatment took a new turn.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Totally.
Well, in addition to the new album out, there is, my favorite, a release show, a party coming up.
Yeah. Yes. So we are super, super excited to have this January 12th. So it'll be January 12th at the 7th Street Entry. We're super excited about the bill. We're playing with Loki's Folley, Spit Takes, and the Mood Swings. And so it should be just a banger of a show.
That's a lineup. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Well, I was just going to say, I'm looking forward to the lineup. It should be a great show, and we end the night, and I don't know, just make an event of it. It should be a lot of fun.
Absolutely. Those are some great bands. That's so much fun.
Yeah.
And that's kind of what we're trying to do with the whole record too, is just keep everything fun, although the lyrics are kind of like sometimes, political and dark and all that kind of stuff, but rock and roll, it should have a good beat and be fun ultimately.
Absolutely. What else is in store this year for all of you?
Well, we've got some shows lined up. Kind of getting into the spring. We'll be playing at Cloudland in December, or not December. I'm going backwards. We'll be playing at Cloudland in February, and then we'll be at Palmer's in April. And then beyond that, I think we're doing a benefit for Soul Space Farm Animal Sanctuary out in New Richmond in June. And I think that's what we've got so far. Am I missing anything, Rob?
That sounds right. I've got my calendar in front of me.
We're playing Pillar in May.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
That's a new one. I haven't put that in my calendar yet.
Okay, well, get on it, Rob. Come on.
Yep. Right on.
Get in there.
Yeah.
Right. We need a shared Google Calendar.
Yes.
So we've got, we love playing. We took some time off before this release show, just to kind of get like all the production ducks in a row and get everything kind of squared away and set up and ready to roll out. And so, we're looking forward to coming back and playing live, because that's really, for me, that's making the music is a lot of fun, but the live stuff is like, that's my bread and butter. So we're looking forward to coming back and making some noise this spring. But first, at the Entry on January 12th.
Yes. Friday, January 12th. So it's a Friday, so people don't have an excuse to not go because they can take the next day off.
That's right. And doors are at 7:30, music's at 8:30, and tickets are available on the First Avenue website.
Awesome. You got it down. You got the can speech down.
Took me a couple of goes at it, but
You sound like an expert. You fully know it. You got it.
I try to know what I'm talking about most of the time. I hope it works.
Well, that's so exciting. Well, congrats again on the release, Suplex and 10. It's available streaming everywhere, and the CDs are available starting when?
Next week.
Next week.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yep. Yes, we're supposed to be getting them any day now, actually.
ooh.
Yeah. So there'll be t-shirts, merch, buttons, pins, CDs. Yes. But we
Possibly some
won't have
templates.
vinyl.
Okay.
Right.
I think you have plenty. That's good. That's
Yeah.
all the good stuff.
Lots of sweat. Yes.
Well, that's so
I want
exciting.
like silent treatment all over them. I mean,
Yeah, why not?
To borrow a line from Whiskey Rock and Roll Club, it's more of a lifestyle brand than anything.
that's really getting more into summer and what we'll be doing for summer plans, but
Yeah.
okay.
Yes.
Well, a lot of things to be excited about coming this summer as well.
Yeah. Right. We'll have flip-flops, umbrellas. Yes.
Visors, like the ones with
Yeah.
the plastic.
Oh my God, how can you not want visors?
Right.
I would wear that. Just saying, in case you're wondering.
Right up here, Krista.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah.
Stored.
Thanks, Claire. Well, fun. Sounds like a great fun-filled spring next Friday over at the Entry, January 12th. Great lineup. Let's run through that lineup again. It's Loki's Folley,
Spit takes
Yeah.
Spit Takes,
and the mood swings.
Yes.
Thanks.
Yeah,
Claire, you pass.
Yeah.
I got it. I didn't even read notes.
Oh, that's incredible. All right. Well, everyone can stream the album now. CD will be available at the album release show. And just come out to the show Friday. Why wouldn't you?
Yeah, just come out. Just do it.
We'll be there.
We'll be there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. There'll be cake and cupcakes and things.
Oh, yeah. Okay, Rob, hang on. I'm already hauling the merch. Do you have a cupcake plan that I didn't know
No,
about?
I don't know. No.
Okay.
Maybe. We'll see.
Krista, we're gonna have to cut this short and have a band discussion.
We'll see if I feel like baking.
Okay.
Now I'm gonna have to edit it out too.
Yes.
We can cut that part out. It's fine.
There's a bar at the entry. You for sure can get drinks. I don't know about cupcakes though.
Okay.
We'll see what we can do.
You can go
Yeah.
to the depot next door and get some snacks. That's fine.
You're right.
Absolutely.
Well, thank you both for I can't even talk now. Thank you both for coming by talking about the new album. Congrats again, and I will see you at the Entry on Friday.
Thanks so much, Krista.
Yeah. Thanks a lot, Krista, for having us. Yeah. It's
Yeah.
great.